section we are going to be, we are actually working on branding. So we have uh, designed our logo. So now we want to design our business card before we actually move to designing flyer or Instagram post. So I'll click at the top here, which says search your content and canvas. So I'll click on that, then I'm going to type business card. Then I want you to click on business card landscape. So as you can see, most of the template that we have here, they are pro. So what I want you to do is I want you to click on create blank, because right now we want to design our card right from scratch. We don't want to use template this time around, because when you keep on using templates, you won't be able to take on a graphic work from scratch. Maybe you saw an Instagram post that you like and you want to design the same thing. You won't be able to do that because all you are used to is templates. And don't get me wrong, as a beginner, make sure you use template. But right now, because I am guiding you, you can go ahead and use and just follow the tutorial. Make sure you follow the tutorial. So I'll drag this down. Now we have our canvas. As you can see, the size here is different now. So I'll go to my Google. I have this card here. So I saw this card and I kind of like it. So you can see the background here. This is actually a 2 pages card, which is sort of what people are doing now. So on the first page of the card, you're going to see the company name. So let me show you an example here. You're going to see the company name, and on the second page of the card, you're going to see the information of the card holder. So this actually explains what I was trying to say. As you can see, we have the company name and the logo. Then we have John Smith, project manager. We have the phone number. We have web, and we have location. So I will click on my ID card again, my business card again. Then I'll go back to Canva. So we need to first work on the background, which is the bricks. So in my own case here, I'm going to make this background, I'm going to make it available. So on the bottom navigation here, if you click on uploads, then you will be able to bring in image of your own. So I already brought in the file, which is the image that I want to use. So you can go ahead and click on upload files, then photo library. Then you see this. But if you are on Android, for instance, you may be seeing something different, but everything still leads down to you going to your file manager and pick a file. So we're going to go ahead with this one. So what you could do is, maybe from WhatsApp or anywhere you download the image, you can take a screenshot, because it is more easier to find the screenshot than to find a downloaded file. So I will select this, then I'm going to click on add. Then I'll tap again. So we have two ways that we can use this. The first one is I can just rotate this. Can you see this is used for rotate? I can rotate this just like this. Then I can increase the font size. I can increase the size. So I want to increase more. I think, okay, so I think I can do it this way. Okay, so we'll leave it like this, and the next thing we need to do is to put our name at the top there. So I will scroll again, I will go to text, then I'm going to say heading, then I'm going to write my name, Jonathan Smith. Okay, so for this now, I am going to place it here. Then I want to reduce the font size. So this is 16. I want to go with something as low as 12. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so I'm going to move my background back a little bit. So we have our name. So now we need our designation, our post. Then I'm going to add a little bit of body text, which I am going to say graphic designer. Okay. Oops. Okay. So I want to move that up. Then I want to change the font size to 7 or 8. I will make it 7. Okay. Then I want to click on it again. Then I want to select color. So I select color down here. Then I choose my brand color, which is red. Okay, so I want to zoom out this area so that I'll be able to, maintain the alignment. This is very important. This is very important. Okay, so we have our name and our post. So now we need our phone number, WhatsApp number, and our email address. So if I click on type text, then I click here, then I type in my phone number. Then I can move this to this corner right here. Okay, so I can change the font size. This is font size. I also want to use 7. Okay, and then I am going to try to change this to 6 because I am kind of following design hierarchy. So we gave this name, we gave it focus, right? So when you first turn the card, you're going to see the name because it's the biggest thing here. So we have to reduce the font size of the post so that our phone numbers and our other information, they can have focus as well. So we're kind of treating this as a primary content, secondary content, and just a subordinate content, just something, a supportive content. So that is how we are treating our graphic designer text. So now we need to bring in 3 icons. We need one for WhatsApp, one for phone, and the last one for email. So I'll click on the canvas, which is the white area. Then I'm going to just close this. Then I'll click on elements. So you can see the previous element that I have used because I have tried to do this before. So I am going to search for phone, which is the same thing as the phone. So under graphics at the top here, I'm going to select this one. Then I'll reduce the size to suit what I am doing. So I'll zoom out again. So these zoom outs help you to see the position and everything else that you need to see. So I like this size, so I'll click on color to change the color. So I want to maintain my red color. So next I am going to bring in WhatsApp logo or WhatsApp icon. So I'll just type WhatsApp here. So we have our result, and I am going to use the red one. So you can see what I am trying to do. I am trying to use a circular icon, ultra. That is what I'm trying to do because the consistency is really, really important. So I'm trying to get the size of this icon. Okay, so we have this. So I'm going to change the color to red as well. Come on. So I'm going to duplicate the text. So when you click on the plus icon, that is duplicate. So I duplicated, then I move it closer. So I'll zoom out again just for me to see if I am actually on track. Okay. Okay, so we have this too. Then you may want to change the phone number or something. Then the last one, which is for email, so we also need to look for a circular icon. So I don't want this to waste too much of our time. So if I select to use this, then I change the color, then to my red. So something is actually missing here. Let me show you. So our icons, they are not totally consistent, but at least the difference is not bad at all. You can see that they are all circular icon. That is one that is checked already. Then they are not solid icon. Solid icon means that there's going to be a fill color. Like this WhatsApp icon supposed to be green all through. I mean, inside of the icon supposed to be green. So it is an outlined icon. So same with the phone and also the email. So if I duplicate my second phone number, okay, so we need to make sure that, let me zoom that out again. Okay, and I need to take it down. Okay, so we want to put in our email there. By gmail.com. Okay, so I'll zoom out again. I'll zoom in again. Then I'm going to drag this outside. Okay, so I can also zoom so that I can see what is going on here, and for me to be able to place my content very well. Okay, so we have all this, and so we need a little more of breathing space here. So we need to move our text to the front just a bit, and to move this to the front just a bit. Okay, so we have all that, and so we want to do something. So we want to put our company slogan, or let's say our company tagline. We want to put it here. So my company tagline is we build for future. Just something like this. So I'll drag this down, making sure it's at the center. So I can't leave it. I can leave it here like this actually, but I want to use a cursive font. So when I say cursive font, I mean fonts that look like handwriting. I want to use that. So if I click on this particular one, it is bad. So I have to scroll down to anyone that fits in for what I am looking for. That is also bad. So let's try this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with this one. So I won't bother changing the font size. We have 6, so I'll leave it like that, and it's quite small, so I'll just increase it a bit, make it 7. Okay guys, so we have our card. So up next, we need to duplicate this card to make the front side of the card, because this is actually the back of the card, so we need to also make the front side of the card.